Okay guys, it's your boy Jamal. I'm here doing a little bit of a project on the R32 Skyline GTR. Basically I had a problem, car guy problem. I over tightened the cap on this brake master cylinder reservoir and the whole reservoir cracked. So I have air in the lines and no fluid in the line either. So my brake goes all the way down to the ground. So today we are resolving that problem. To be honest with you, this actual brake master cylinder reservoir, and I think the cylinder in general, is not meant for this car. I think it was just another Nissan one that that the previous owner got aftermarket. It's obviously better to go OEM in these cases, just because it works better. You can actually see there's a distinct size difference with the OEM master cylinder compared to this aftermarket one. Don't mind the tape. I just tried to put tape around it so I could get home at one time, so that no fluid would leak out. But yeah, you could obviously tell there's a size difference, and I'm sure even the actual build quality of this, because as you can see it says Nissan, is a lot better. So we're gonna change that out. Now, I want to let you guys know a way to do this, because I don't see a lot of videos on YouTube showing how to do this. So simply put, you have to take off four nuts essentially. So the nuts are these two hard lines connected to the brake master cylinder, which go here as well. So there. Now, in order for you to take those off, you do need a line wrench. Now, somebody will also say that, oh, you don't really need it, you can use vice grips. Yes, you can use vice grips, but you could bite into the actual line fitting and damage it, and then you don't want that. I already actually experienced a bit of it. I damaged a bit of the line because, one, it's good to know where to turn. I know you're saying lefty loosey, righty tighty generally, but if you're facing this way and you go to your left, you're actually tightening it. So when you put this line wrench, which is a 10 mil line wrench, on the line, you turn to the right, to your right side. That's essentially turning to the left if you're facing the bolt the right way. So once you do that, you get the lines off pretty easy. And the good thing is, they weren't so tight because this obviously has been changed before. And then after, there's two bolts here, which are essentially these bolts right here, which they're right down there, that you're gonna take off. And then once you do that, the master cylinder comes off. So we're gonna do that. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so we got the first master cylinder off. This obviously, as I said, was not a master cylinder made for this vehicle, as I think my friend, well, one, there's a bolt there for a third line to go in, and two, I think my friend who previously used to service this car for the previous owner wired this in so that the actual plug would go into this unit. So we actually have one that actually goes in perfectly, only two lines. So I'm gonna pop these off. I've actually taken it off of the brake booster, the ABS booster. So, and then you can see some brake fluid also leaking on there. So if you guys have cardboard, which I do, it's the best thing to always have to put your parts on. And I can tell you that in Japan, they don't even usually use anything else. They don't usually use tables, they just put everything on cardboard. So always a great way. So we're gonna install this. Simply put, again, you put it under this bracket right here that holds all the lines, and then I'm going to put the bolts, which this is also something that's very necessary. I tell you guys, this is super necessary to have when you're working on your cars. A magnetic dish, so you can always put your bolts and they won't fall out. They don't fall out, see? You won't lose it in the abyss of Narnia here in your engine bay, because I can tell you there's many times I've lost bolts and screws, and I don't even see them on the ground. They've gone into the abyss. So I'm getting this and getting also a magnet to basically get your stuff if they do drop. Essential. But yeah, this can just stay right here actually on the front strut bar. So we're gonna put this back in, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, so now everything's pretty much done in terms of the install. the new brake master cylinder for my R32 R32 GTR is now installed. It's not very difficult. It just takes patience. So I simply just routed the brake master cylinder under the plate. And this is like a bracket plate holding everything together. And basically put the two screws in here. One screw's there, behind here. I don't know if you can see it. And then there's another screw on the other side. And then with these two lines, you just use your line wrench and first hand tighten it and then use the line wrench. And then they'll put it, and that's pretty much it. All I need to do now is bleed the brakes and put some brake fluid in there. And I'm just waiting for my bleeder, which I've ordered off Amazon, to come so that I can do that. And then I can start driving it again. I do need to do the pads though, so I'm probably gonna have to bleed the brakes a second time. But at least the master cylinder is not changed. And again, I would suggest not over tightening this, even though this one is built for the GTR, because there's a tremendous amount of heat that is built up from this engine. I'm actually considering getting a actual custom plate made here to block off some heat coming on the actual brake master cylinder. So that might be something you want to look into. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please put it down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And thanks for watching. Take care.